Hello, my name is Robert Jensen and I'm the president of Greenability. This video will teach you the basic principles behind installing the twisted geothermal heat exchanger into consolidated or rock formations. We will go through the drilling requirements, how to handle the twister, as well as grouting techniques and connection of the twister to supply and return lines in this video. We prefer a hole diameter between 5.5 and 6 inches. Greater diameters can start to impact the performance of the twister, especially if a low conductivity grout is used. Use of the twister does not impact your choice of casing usage or material. If your area has a requirement to case your hole, then this is recommended. It is not recommended that plastic casing is left in place, as this will impact loop performance. Once the borehole is completed, we're ready to install the twister. It is recommended that a Geo Loop Reel 500 or similar powered reel be used for this application. This reel allows for filling of the loop with water while the loop is on the reel. The hydraulically powered reel also allows for easy withdrawal of the twister in case of an obstruction in the borehole. Unless the borehole is less than half full of water, it is recommended that the twister be filled with water before insertion. This is to use gravity to overcome the natural buoyancy that is found in any loop material. The twister should now be inserted into the borehole and unwound into the borehole at a controlled pace using the loop reel of choice. In this video example, the twister is being unwound using a steel reel mounted onto a skid steer. The twister will slow down as it reaches the bottom. It may be necessary to massage the twister into the borehole for the last few feet. In this video clip, the twister is coming off the Geo Loop Reel 500 for the last few feet while the operator is pushing the loop into the hole. An alternative installation method is to use a concrete-filled lolly column. The size and shape of these make them perfect as a counterweight. Using 2 to 4 feet of column adds enough weight to the end of the twister to eliminate most of the buoyancy forces. Once a column has been attached to the U-bend holes at the end of the twister, one can follow the same installation procedure as for an unweighted twister. Once the twister is installed, it should be secured to the casing or ground to prevent the application of grout from pushing twister back out of the borehole. The tremmy can now be inserted into the center tremmy conduit and pushed all the way to the bottom. A 1-inch tremmy is easiest to install, and an 1.25 inch tremmy will also work. In this video, a 1.25 inch tremmy is being used. Bottom-up grouting is now performed as with any other installation. The perforations found in the center conduit ensure that the grout is evenly distributed throughout the borehole for great thermal conductivity. Once the grout is set, casing removed, and trenches have been dug, we're ready to do the loop connections. This is a very simple process of connecting 4 white print pipes together to the supply line and 4 black print pipes to the return line. A GeoSolar 4-way header is a good choice, but others will work as well. In this video you will see the GeoSolar header. Attach the supply and return lines as you would for any other installation. Thank you for viewing this video on how to install the twister.